I am currently at Covent Garden. I did bring my microphone, but it's such a hassle, guys, to take it in and out, and I'm relieved I dropped off kids at school because they were sick, so we had a few days off at home. I'm gonna hide here in the corner. I also had a tooth extraction because I will need an implant, but that was in plan anyway. The dentist told me roughly 2 years ago that would happen. And the plan for this morning is, now I'm gonna head to the optician to ask them if they would just tighten a few of my sunglasses. So I've got my Celine, my YSL, my Bottega, so I'm not gonna overdo it and just took 3. And then I need to pop into Zara. I made an order, but I feel like I could do smaller sizes, so if they would actually have it here, I would buy it rather than all the hassle kind of an exchange. So just to browse around. Then I'm heading to an event. I'm bringing my friend Nina as a +1, and I need to film a paid reel. So a busy morning, and I'll try to film as much as possible. This is giving a lot of Cezanne, this cardigan, but Zara is so good right now for autumn. Yeah, so I've ordered like a plain long sleeve, and I've ordered large because normally I like oversized. I'm just not loving it with the things I was intending to wear, so I'm gonna try small and medium as well. OMG, and this dress I'm gonna so try it on. It's not even that expensive, but it's giving like Alessandra Rich or something like that. Okay, I got a really cute dress. I also like this, but I have so much knitwear, but this is so cozy, gorgeous colors. Sit down and catch up because I got a few pieces from Zara. It's been a while since I've done a Zara haul, and I also have a stunning jacket which I cannot wait to show you. It's not Zara, but obviously, as always, I'm going to link everything in the description box below. Just to kind of catch up on yesterday, because I didn't again have time to properly vlog or talk or even like take out my microphone. I feel like my life is coming to minutes, and also because I film on my phone and then I listen to music and this and that, you basically have to plug in this thing. So I could do basically like maybe just a content phone where I would be filming the vlog, so I could basically have it plugged in. Let's cut the story short. I didn't use the microphone, so I don't know, obviously I'm back to the old format where maybe it's not a good quality sound. But I had such a good time. I absolutely love doing this, and I love creating content. I've been obviously doing content for 16 years. I'm one of the OGs, and I just love being creative and writing and putting things together and styling. So it's one of my most favorite things. And if I do have people that just enjoy the same and are just absolutely lovely, like my friend Nina, she's got like the most beautiful angelic energy. We've got so much to talk about. So it's like you want to like fit in 1.5 hours or 2 hours, just as much as you can. We went to the 180 corner shop. I see that a lot on TikTok. Firstly, we were in the area. Second, there's so much hype about that place. It was very busy, so it was quite difficult to find a table. I also found extremely difficult because we had like the bags. I got stuff in Zara. I brought basically the sunglasses I mentioned to tighten, which went well. So I feel like now they sit on my face much better. And then we got the goodie bag. I'm just going to show you a few things because there's some really cute things, and they've done something for my kids as well. So yeah, it was super busy. I found it very difficult, but I've done some snippets, so you will probably see that in the vlog. So yeah, I'm just going to show you something they did yesterday at the press day. it was really nice to see the girls from the PR agency, but mainly just to spend time doing what I love with my friend Nina and just chatting and being creative. By the way, I feel like I'm struggling to talk after the tooth extraction because all of a sudden you've got this massive hole in your mouth. It's still healing. I feel I'm getting to the stage where I don't feel as painful. Today I did a first reformer, so tomorrow it's going to be 1 week since the extraction, but very difficult. So it comes with a lot of challenges, like a different breath, which is not great, so I have to brush several times. But because you can't pressure, especially around that area, you can't put too much pressure on it, so I find it very difficult. Yeah, it's just, yeah, basically something happened to your body. Even if it's like a small trauma, it does have an impact, and I feel like it's got impact on my speech. Even yesterday when I spoke to my friend, I talk a lot. I have got more likely undiagnosed ADHD, so I talk, and yeah, it was a struggle. And even when I'm filming, and then I was doing so yesterday we were filming a project which is paid, and I had to do a voiceover. I struggled with that, like to talk quite quickly to get a lot of information into quite short format. So yeah, if I sound weird, that's probably why I sound weird. One thing I loved from the goodie bag is by Terry is beautiful brown. So they have got a lot of like Christmas gifting, so a lot of it, you will see that in the snippets, was already basically about Christmas gifting, because the brands needs to be ahead in order to reach the customer. So they've got all these like duos, all the small kind of gifting, which is normal, a lot of brands do it. And this one is Lip Cheek Bliss Duo. So you've got the liquid blush and then Bomb de Rose, which is lovely. I've used this product. It's genuinely a brand I really like. Then I think I already have this, but I'm always on the go and I keep forgetting, you know, just to keep trying the products. Are these Self Glow by James Reed 10 drops. Really want to try it. I was thinking this morning in my busy life, plus we have somebody staying with us, so my husband's cousin and his girlfriend, they both study in Holland. They came to visit us, so they're going to stay until Sunday. So I was getting the house ready yesterday after I picked kids and was creating content. It literally is to minute, and I feel I never rest. And that's why sometimes, you know, I put a product in and I'm like, I'm gonna try. I just don't get around trying it. And I was thinking this morning, why don't you do more self-tan? Because honestly, in the summer, I'm not a huge on tanning, but because obviously I was exposed to sun, gradually I had like a nice color, not like crazy, and I'm not even into that. And especially at my age, like I'm 43, you don't want to, like, for me, overdo it. There's a lot of people that love it. It's absolutely fine, but for me it doesn't work. I feel it doesn't suit me. But a nice color, so I feel like I need to basically somehow, I'm so good at like sticking to certain routine, but there are a few things I'm bad at. And that is be consistent with like brows and lash serums. And second is self-tan. Honestly, self-tan. And the third one I'm struggling with, but that's due to time because it takes long, is the Current Body Sauna. I love doing it. I really love doing it. But again, it's 45 minutes, which you need to find in a busy day in between children, everything you do, work, house, to just lie down and be there still. So yeah, I really want to try this. And I'm not going to show you more products, but I just want to show you. There was a lady that did basically personalized bubbles. I'm just going to show you one. So I've asked for Liam and Nessa. See, I don't want to, do I want to open it? Can I open it and then put it back so they have it as a gift so I can give it to them? I didn't give it to them. I wanted to show them yesterday. But I thought that was really cute and I jumped on it. Just a simple white with gold. So I thought this was really sweet. So I think Nina got I think for her niece, and I got for my kids. So that's just from the goodie bag yesterday, and let's get on with the haul. I'm gonna start with a simple thing, and that is this t-shirt I'm actually wearing. I thought I am missing like a long sleeve t-shirt, even just to put when it gets colder under the knits. I often put like a tank, or sometimes I put like a short sleeve, but I didn't have a long sleeve. I have one which is the Jacquemus, but it's quite cropped, so I wanted something that I can tuck in. And I basically ordered like a large one. I don't know why. I like oversized, so I often go medium large. But yeah, it was just, it didn't look when I've tried it on. So yesterday when I went to Zara, I went to see if they have the same one, and I will return the large from my original online order, and I will keep the small one which I got in the store yesterday. Next thing is another slip skirt. This one is like asymmetric with a lace, and I actually love that together, despite this is more kind of ecru and this is like a proper white, but if you break it down with, for example, like the blazer I'm wearing it, I really like it. This is in size medium. I think I could do with a small. I'm gonna see, for example, I think the medium is all right, but if I'm gonna go and do some returns, and I'll show you the stuff what I'm planning to return. So first one is the t-shirt and definitely one of the tops. I'm gonna see if they would have it in the store. I'm gonna return it. Maybe I go to Bromley because that's kind of convenient for me from South London, just tomorrow with Nessa, and then I would exchange it if they would have this. I wanted to do it yesterday at Covent Garden. They didn't have this skirt, but only if they would have it, because I really like it. So it kind of works for me in medium, but I could do it with a small. And as always, guys, you will see on the side what it looks on me, and I actually have it with another thing from the haul, which are loafers. I mentioned, I think it may have been in the previous vlog, I'm not very much, I feel like I'm not a loafer girl. I had a few loafers. I had a Karen Millen loafers, I had Cezanne loafers, and I sold them both because every time I wore it, I felt like it's not me. But then I realized some of these, both of these loafers were more chunky. So somehow when I'm tall, I'm size 10, and I just don't have I don't have those narrow ankles. I feel sometimes you have to have the really kind of narrow leg, and I know it sounds stupid, that's how I see it. I thought maybe if you would try loafers just like this, basically this is like a dupe for the Saint Laurent or the Row ones, just not the chunky ones, just a classic loafer, it could work. And because this was such a good price point, I don't think these are leather. I'm gonna try basically, because both the Cezanne and Karen Millen were more expensive. It was not a designer, and I will see how I get on, because it is the type of shoe where, in my opinion, if you get to wear it, worth to invest. It's like, you know, the Chanel ballet pumps, the Chanel sling bags, like a timeless something that is comfortable and will have always place in your closet. So I want to see how much I'm going to reach for these, how much they're going to work for me, how I will feel with them. And I'm doing it basically with a cheaper version. I do it quite often. If I get something like a Zara Mango and I wear it a lot and I feel like that's worth it, then I sometimes go and invest in something more expensive. So these were, I think, just they were less than £40. So I'm going to try to link these down below. Some of the links are affiliated, not the Zara ones for me. Just a disclaimer. I'm gonna see. I really like their fit. They seem comfortable, and despite obviously the price, they actually seem like quite decent quality. This is the bottom of the shoe, and I just put it together with the skirt, with the blazer, and like an Alaya hat. So yeah, this is the next purchase. Yesterday when I went to Zara, I obviously I was after the skirt and changed the t-shirt. I saw this dress and I thought, oh my god, it really reminds me of Alessandra Ridge. It's a bit like milkmaid chic. It's really cute, like this. It's on the shorter side, especially like with my height, so maybe I'm gonna wear it with tights. Do you know what, in the summer, again, when you have a bit of tan, I don't mind. You can put like the smaller shorts underneath. I'm not so bothered about it, but in the winter, obviously, I wouldn't feel comfortable. So maybe like pair of black tights and the riding boots you saw in the previous vlog. That is such a cute look. So I got this one. I did try it on. So I got this one in medium. Maybe I should have tried large, because often when I go and I try like a dress in large, it's genuinely like longer. But yeah, it is what it is. Everywhere else fit the medium one. So I thought it's super cute and giving kind of Alessandra Ridge. When was it? When I was pregnant with Nessa, I went to this event and I met the Princess of Greece, Princess Olympia, nicest girl, and she was wearing exactly kind of this cut of dress, this sort of vibe with the big collar, and that was Alessandra Ridge. It was blue. I've got even a picture of us somewhere together. Back then I was writing for Harper's Bazaar, so it was even in the Harper's Bazaar there was a picture of us standing next to each other. So it was basically, I remember that moment when I saw the dress, so I thought the cut is just that sort of vibe. Next one is this pair of suede trousers, dark suede. It doesn't have the pockets at the back and they're actually quite nice on the shorter side, so I'm gonna think about this one. And such a good price, these are 30. So again, if you don't want to invest into real suede, these actually look so genuinely real, because I have like a suede jacket here which I'm going to show you that is non-Zara, the one I mentioned. They just look stunning. So I think I've paired it with this t-shirt. Again, I know I'm going to wear this a lot. The only disadvantage is, and that's maybe why it's good to have two, so maybe I'll see when I'm going to be returning if I get another one, because white gets so dirty. I know with my Jacques Mousteau you see so much makeup and so much of everything, but I think it's such a like staple in your wardrobe. So these are the trousers. And the last piece from the Zara haul is this. This is definitely going back. I can't believe this is £50. I think the fabric of the jumper is so bad. Actually, I'm showing it in the wrong way. This and whatever is underneath, that is just not good. Like the lace is lovely, but yeah, so I put it together just with the trousers so you guys can see. Maybe somebody will like it, but no, definitely not worth £50. This is in medium. There was a lovely white one and I was thinking about it for a few days and then it was gone, but much cheaper. It was like 35, this similar vibe, and I felt so sorry for myself. So I was like, okay, let me try this one. It's a similar vibe, but that one had the lace attached and it was like a cream ecru kind of style. So yeah, so this is going definitely back, but I still will show that on this. Now the last is the amazing suede jacket. I'm going to show you in this cognac color. Zara actually has got a lot of these, but this is obviously another level, and look how much fun you can play around with the sleeves. You will see that on the side. I'm absolutely obsessed. You can do like this just to change the sleeve as well. It's amazing. I got large just for the oversized fit. You have got these strings, so you can have it kind of wider, or you can make it more kind of gathered at the bottom. It's got zip, but it's got also this kind of buttoning, big pocket, which I also love. You can put your phone or your AirPods. So stunning. So I'm going to link this one below. I think it's an amazing investment piece, and if you're not into suede, it actually comes, I think, in black and maybe even burgundy. So guys, have a look because it's insane. A jacket. I love the details, like for example there's a zip at the back, a beautiful big collar, just absolutely, I would say this is my favorite part of the haul, but it doesn't count because that's not Zara. Okay guys, so a quick short haul and quick short vlog. Sometimes I just don't have time to do more, and plus kids were sick and my tooth and everything, so quite a lot going on. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and if you like this sort of content, please hit the subscribe button and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.